In this video, I'm actually going to share with you how to sponsor a top earner. I don't mean a good earner, I mean one of the top earners in your company. Aloha, Mark J, world's laziest networker. And like Stephen V and Stephen M, who ask questions all the time, please make sure that you subscribe and welcome to our backyard here in beautiful Kauai, Hawaii. And by the way, hit the bell too. So how do you actually sponsor a top earner? Well, what I'm going to share with you is a little esoteric. But if you'll stay with me, whoa, huge wave will explode your business just like that wave. It's going to be incredible, okay? That's nothing compared to what I'm going to share with you, okay? Fantastic. This is our backyard. This is the life that we wanted. And I'm sure that you have some beautiful thing in your mind too, but you need a top earner, someone that people will follow, someone that they'll be inspired by. The way that you sponsor a top earner is you have to sponsor you. Here's what I found in doing this for 30 years. 4 people have earned bigger checks than me in my organization, and I'm really proud of that. And the difference between them and everybody else that got close was those 4 people sponsored themselves. First word you need to learn, decaidere from the Latin, means to cut yourself off from any other possibility. You can't try this out. You can't say I'm all in. You can't never say I'm not quitting, okay? Because not quitting doesn't have anything to do with winning. So what distinguishes a top earner? Well, first of all, they make a decision. Decaidere is actually the root of the word decision. It means to cut yourself off from any other possibility. That's one. So there's conviction in you. You're going to build it with or without them. It's going to work because you're going to make it work. This is awesome out here today. This is what I moved here for. Where do you want to move? And what happened in bankruptcy is we made a decision that we were moving here and nothing was going to stand in our way, and went on to earn great money. Now, this isn't about me, but what it is about that's within me is I made a decision, and that decision was not something I ever revisited. It was going to work because I was going to make it work. This is going to work for you because you're going to make it work. The second step in sponsoring a top earner is raising your self-esteem, and there is a particular group of scientists that will tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt. You can look all these guys up, from Lipton to DiBenzenza, they'll all tell you the same thing. Your paycheck is already predetermined if you don't raise your self-worth. And the way that you do that isn't by quoting Jim Rohn and Zig Ziglar and getting on a Clubhouse and this and that and everything else. Now I'm going to tell you something right now. Congratulations if you're still listening. More than half of the people are already gone that were listening to this video. Here's why. How do I find more people to talk to? Actually, how do I get them in without talking to them? And they're listening to this nonsense in social media, which is a way to hide in plain sight. Those people haven't made a decision. Well, actually they have. They've made a decision not to work the business, but to pretend they're working the business. Hours and hours on social media, 20 minutes a day to create a presence, that's plenty. But you do all these things after. And when people make a decision, cut themselves off from any other possibility, that then frees them up to deal with the reality that their self-worth isn't where it needs to be. Because you would be earning $100,000 or $150,000 or $250,000 a year, whatever it is you think you would like to make, or your upline has told you is impossible, and you say, oh, wouldn't that be great? Oh, that would be so great, okay? The reality is you're earning exactly where your self-esteem is. Now, you can dismiss that, but if you're still here, which would be now about a third of the people listening, you're getting it, okay? So how do you raise your self-worth? Well, this is the catch. You've got to do the hard mental labor to unlearn what's been programmed into you since you've been 6 years old. And there exists such a document called the Master Key System that I have found to be so beneficial to myself, my family, and now over 4,000 people that we virtually can manifest on demand. It's not that we're magic. It's that we know where Aladdin's lamp is. There's already Aladdin's lamp in you. But you've been convinced, just like I was, that somehow it's something outside, a leader, a lead system, a funnel system, and all these guys that are peddling it, they're leveraging your fear and inexperience and your sloth. Let me say it again. Fear, inexperience, and sloth, okay? And really what they're saying is, you don't have to work, this is gonna do everything for you. How's that working for you, okay? I know how it's working for you because it's garbage, but most people don't know that it's garbage because their self-esteem is here rather than here. Once you know the truth and that you're powerful beyond measure, you become a top earner, okay? The volume might take some time to catch up to you like it did with us, but it's already a done deal. We were top earners and top pin level check cashers in 6 companies, not one from another, herding, but 5 of them simultaneously. How'd we do it? Self-worth, and we did it in less than 12 hours a week. And what I'm promising you is, if you'll click the link in the text, you'll get access to the master key system. Now, before you go, this is, oh, I knew there was a pitch. I already told you what the catch is. It's hard mental labor to unlearn this stuff. The course itself, $1. Now, why would I do that? Well, because I have other products that I want to sell you later. And if you take the Master Key course, your life is going to change so dramatically, and your trust in us is going to be high. And if the product is a match for what you do, you'll buy without hesitation because you're going to be exposed to legendary customer support. But more than that, your self-esteem is going to raise. And when it does, you'll be able to spot those phonies out there in a New York second and say, get out of here, okay? Because the champion is already in you. Let's help you find that. Peace be the journey. Don't forget to share this with people that you care about. If you got a team, what are you doing? We're going to train them for 6 months, and you're going to make a lot of money, and they're going to thank you. So do your thing. Peace out.